owner, Joe Peacock, and also by the winning jockey, Junior Alvarado. We'll start off with you, Joe. This horse has taken you to many of the big days in America. It's got that big closing style, and that race is set up perfectly for him.
Oh, you know, Todd said early on that this race set up perfectly for him. It was a good distance. The one turn we think is just really beneficial given his running style. We know he's going to come from way back. 2 turns, he gives up too much ground, so this was a perfect setup for him, and we just couldn't be happier about the result.
And just watching the Pegasus back, I thought that was just a remarkable performance. The ground is made of the way he was closing down the winner. He didn't quite get there, but he's done it today, produced right on the line by the man to the left.
He knows where he needs to be, and he got there today.
Just give us your impressions watching the race. It seemed to go according to plan. There was plenty of pace on. Were you maybe worried that he was too far out of his ground, or is that you've got full faith in the way that he does run?
Well, I always worry about it because he's so far back, but yes, we have a lot of confidence, a lot of faith in the horse. He's got a big heart, he tries hard, and he doesn't always get there, but we knew, given enough time, that he would put it all together and win a big one. We didn't really think it'd be the Saudi Cup, but we'll take it.
And the experience of coming across here, how much have you guys enjoyed the journey of pinpointing this race, working back, and then coming over here to execute the plan?
Well, that's all that credit goes to Todd Fincher and his team. You know, he made it happen. He had the horse in peak performance, and today we got to see what that looks like.
And Joe, your experience of racehorse ownership, how far back does that extend? And Senor Buscador, I guess he'd be pretty much the pick of the pile.
Yeah. My parents started racing horses about 55 years ago, and so I grew up around them. And this was the last horse that my dad and I bred together. So, yeah.
That's special.
Yeah, it's very, very special. So, yeah, I grew up around it. I've been around it all my life. And, you know, we just, again, couldn't be more excited about the end result.
And what was your dad's name?
My dad's name was Joe. Joe.
Okay, I'm sure he's looking down and he's very proud of what you've all achieved here this evening.
Absolutely.
Well, the man who's executed the plan is Todd. A remarkable race, Todd, and you thought the setup would be perfect, and it's gone exactly your way.
The setup was perfect. We had plenty of speed in there. The one, like Joe said, the 1-turn mile was a mile and 8. It was right up its alley, and a track that plays fair. You know, we've been on some really speed-biased tracks, and we felt this track was in the world, and he showed what he could do.
And he's a remarkable horse. You watch those races in America. He doesn't win that often, but he's always coming there strong at the finish.
Yeah, I mean, we can make excuses for him all the time, but he puts himself in that position a lot of the times, gets behind 10, 11 horses and has to weave his way through so he doesn't get a clean trip and always gets dirt kicked in his face. So he does it to himself, but he sure tries to overcome it every time.
And you've been to the Pegasus, you've been to the Breeders' Cup. When did this race come on the agenda? When do you think, well, that distance, that 1 turn's really going to play to his strengths?
Maybe well, we've always known that, but a couple weeks before the Pegasus, we started thinking about the Saudi Cup. You know, it's a big purse, best horses in the world. This horse deserves he's never got the credit he deserves, and I'm just so adamant that I wanted him to prove how good he is, and he finally proved it.
He has indeed, and Junior, you're on board for the spin around. Just give us an indication what it was.
An amazing horse to ride, you know, it kind of fit what I like, the way I like to ride horses, you know. Just get the feet under, you know, let it get comfortable the first part and always finish up very strong, you know. And like I say, we got a little bit unlucky the past 2 races. We just track bias, you know, track has been very, very fast, fairly speed horses, and you know, it's nothing we really can do, you know. I never like to change the style of a horse, and like I say, I just knew he was a good horse. I always thought that, you know, he's a very good horse. We just need to be a little bit, not even lucky. We just need to be sometimes have a fair track where he can, you know, get a better chance to win, and you know, he proved that today.
And when you sat down looking at the race beforehand, you must have been pleased to see pace. You knew there's going to be a big burn of early.
Yeah, I was, you know, very happy with all the horses through, you know, because it looks like he added more speed, just the way that some horses were, you know, broken from different positions, you know. But still, you have to wait until the race develops as fast as you want it to be. And like I said, I mean, I was sitting in a good spot back there, looking at everything, just biding my time, letting him get his feet under, and he's a horse. When he's ready, he kind of start letting he start picking up horses on his own, and after that, just start riding along with him.
And he must get quite an electric feel when he starts to run, when you're picking off the likes of Guido Barrio and Saudi Crying right down the outside.
Yeah, definitely. I have the horse that finished second. I can remember who was the horse that finished second.
Dubai World Cup winner?
Saudi Crown.
Yeah, he was the one. Yeah, he was the one that probably was next to me the whole way. And I'm inside, and he wasn't too happy being inside right there. So I got to let him go first. Make the first jump on me, and I used to put him right behind him, and I can feel it. He's ready for me, and then I'll say probably a little. I can feel that he start going after the horse. It's just a matter of time to get there at the right time. I try to measure it perfectly there.
And Joe, what other big events have you managed to partake in? How would this rank for some of the sort of major milestones in your life?
Well, this ranks up there. You talking about just horse related? Because otherwise I'm going to get in trouble with my family. No, this was big. We were excited about the opportunity. We felt like the horse deserved the opportunity. It's amazing.
Well, let's have any questions for our panel up here. If anybody's got them, please put your hand up. We'll get a microphone to you as well. Got the microphone? Let's go second back row first.
Junior, last 18 months, Cody's Wish, Art Collector, Pegasus, this now. What's next, and what's this change that's happened that just accelerated your career now?
Oh, well, we're gonna start. So where we're going next now, but I'm just very very happy, very grateful for the opportunity that they have come along, and try to give my horses the best chance we could. I've always been kind of struggling with some injuries, and the past few years it's been a good go for me. So I'm trying, like I said, to take advantage of every opportunity I get.
Junior, coming from nowhere, when did you find this is my race? I'm gonna win it.
It was probably when we passed the 16th ball, and I had a good chance to win. He's already sometimes he keeps coming at it, but like looking past performance, sometimes you think he might just get there, and then he kind of waits a little bit and don't pass the last horse. So I didn't, want to get too excited. I just want to keep riding my horse, but I knew I had a good chance to win.
Tom, you have a question? No? Okay. And Todd, if we look at sort of how the racing in Saudi has grown as well, how keen an interest have you paid to how the Middle East and Saudi in particular has grown over the last few years?
Well, honestly, I've never paid much attention. From New Mexico, I don't have these quality of horses very often, and my stable's getting bigger and stronger now, but they treated us great over here, and we appreciate the hospitality, and we're just very excited about the opportunity, and getting it done was amazing. And
where might you roll the dice now? Might you stay out in the region to go on to Dubai in a few weeks, or you should be back then?
Yeah, that's the plan, but we'll leave it up to the horse, of course. He's, if he bounces out of it, he runs the same race every time, so it usually doesn't take him very long to bounce back. So we just have to make sure physical health is in good shape.
Okay, well, many congratulations to you all. Todd Fincher, Junior Alvarado, and Joe King Jr. with here the Saudi Cup. Thank you.
Congratulations all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
No, it's not. I was just
And enjoy the moment.
Yeah. Thank you. Can I get my family in April? Y'all come up here. Let's go.
Jaime, agárrale para allá.
Hang on, I need to get around and give this some due care attention.